Hey everybody, I am going to do a very quick Schumann update. It's been very quiet for nearly 3 full days, almost 72 full hours. So eventually something's going to pop off. Curious to see what happens. We still have this lower band buzzing away. But that's not the reason for this video. The other day, I was watching a video and Neo Glimmer mentioned the number 222. Which was one that I had researched and came with a bunch of stuff, and for some reason it stuck in my head and I've been thinking about it, and the number 220 got to me the other day. So I ran it through, got all this. You'll notice that just in searching it, there's a lot of answers. In searching it, this is the raw results I had gotten. And when I had done this, the last one that came out was Undisputed Truth. Now, it's not the actual last one, but it happens to be the last one that was displayed, just coincidentally enough. But, so, after taking the raw and doing the first edit, I got this. I did not change the order on anything. I merely deleted stuff, omitted things, just copy and pasted what I thought strung together properly. Having done that, just reading out some big chunks here. Choose the righteous, the mother of new gods. The king is coming for me. Source energy wins. Who is like the biblical God? God's holy bride is born. I saw their stars fall. Peace comes from within. Nowhere to go. Look at the patterns. Limited destruction. In my first video when I did codes, I was talking about, a crater possibly in New York, and hopefully not. Hopefully everybody gets ahead of it and maybe even needs to see this video to stop whatever's going on. But yeah, limited destruction, so that's good. So that was the first big edit, and this is pretty long. Now, that being said, what I ended up with as far as the story here wasn't a whole lot shorter, but let's go through it. I did not change the order of anything. I just deleted things and left it as the search results came up. Satis mentibus obvia means enough minds meet, meaning enough people raising their consciousness on this planet, and eventually everyone's consciousness will start to raise. Total recall, God's will. If enough minds meet, they will generate a total recall of God's will and bring us back to Krypton, our home planet, Nova Gaia, the Aquarius apocalypse, as we move into the age of Aquarius. Heaven opened for the meek, wedding feast of the Lord. I believe that, this is about us going home. Revelation 13, don't know much about. If you want to tell me about it, please do in the comments. In the most holy place, kidneys, seat of the soul. I believe, like I believe the Chinese do, that the kidneys are where all the energy comes from. That's where the soul is actually seated, not the chest or the pineal gland or the brain or anything, but the kidneys, where on the tips of both of your kidneys are the two main, or the only two, I'm not sure, adrenaline glands in your body. And that is very much really, you have to have adrenaline in order to live, and that's something that unfortunately the bad guys like to harvest out of victims. Change without notice, disclosure process, initiates into light. I believe all this energy, one of the main places maybe will be the kidneys, where the soul is seated. Point of no return, when there's so many people awakened that it's a process that can't be stopped. Simplify your life, alternating current. I think alternating current is about simplifying your life, about balancing yourself, vacillating from one side to the other equally, and balancing yourself out. Religious humanist followers of Jesus. I think that right there is just saying that the followers of Jesus really are just religious humanists. And being a religious humanist is being nothing more than a good person with a spiritual sense and making good choices. You know, you don't have to go to church or anything like that. I'm not going to church. I won't go to church. Been there enough when I was a kid. No, thank you. 10 Commandments of God is trapped in the past. I think that might be that the 10 Commandments, if we go and follow very strict religious beliefs, we're going to be trapped in the past. We need to find we need to find ourselves and find what is essentially the new religion. Tetragrammaton is God. This is awesome. I was so excited to see this. You should follow Nassim Haramein. Let me put his name up here. Nassim Haramein is a theoretical physicist that has cracked the unified field theory using sacred geometry, and it's quite incredible, and I would suggest to anyone to go and look them up. And he talks about the Tetragrammaton, which is in the very beginning of the Bible and is described by the Bible to be God. Saturn, Satan, will be Moat, as I'm for some reason taking that. Ali Oxenfree, Festidocallisaurus, which is apparently another word for devil. In doing these codes, I have found multiple words for devil that I never even heard, and this being the most esoteric of them all. So to read this, without Nassim Haramein in here, Tetragrammaton is God. Saturn will be Moat, will be nothing, will be a speck of dust, will be no matter. Ali Oxenfree of the devil, will be free of the devil. Choose the righteous, the mother of new gods. The king is coming for me. Source energy wins. I saw their stars fall, meaning the stars in Hollywood falling finally. Peace comes from within. There's nowhere to go. Look at the patterns. It's here, or that's really about it for us. So, and we've only got each other, and we have to be good to each other. The stars are falling for very good reason. A lot of them are not good people. Limited destruction. Aquarius trumpet. Now, Aquarius trumpet, Aquarius apocalypse. As much as I was looking at this stuff, I was not consciously editing this. It just happened. And also, planet Krypton, you'll see here, there's a reference to Superman. We have another reference to Superman coming up at the end here. Bada boom. It should be Superwoman, apparently. Okay, where was I? Limited destruction, Aquarius trumpet. My first video was about the event codes that I amazingly found, and one of them was numerical encyclopedia, meaning the gematria database, unlocking trumpets. And Prince Amphictyon, he will come quickly. So here we go with the same themes again that I did not choose. The numbers and the people that have been searching things like crazy on that website have for me. So anyway, Rainbow Warrior here, that would be me and all of you. Welcome to my barbecue. Welcome to how I do things. Focus on common goals, like the abomination of ignorance. Being honest with yourself, and if you're not a humble person, admit it. And in an apocalyptic scenario, dream the life with love. It means no matter what, always approach it with love and imagine what you want and not what you fear. Holy Rescue of Sophia. Now, Sophia is apparently a huge focus of this. This is about Prince Sophia coming back, and as I said that, I just felt a burst of energy run through me. Holy Rescue of Sophia. She's rescuing us. Birthing pains of Inanna. She breathed life back into me. Super terrestrial. The gift of discernment. Now, when it comes to Sophia coming back, she is, as this tells us, Christ's loving match. Sophia is apparently some sort of, I guess, twin flame or some sort of component or the feminine half of the Christ consciousness, of the Christ energy. And it's not Christ that's coming back, it's Sophia that's coming back, and she is going to unlock our DNA and bring us up to bring us to Christ consciousness, so to speak. Okay. Christ's loving match, Sophia. What would Jesus do? Universe one turn? I'm not really sure what that means, but I left it. Sophia, Akama, wisdom. So looking into this, Akama is the energy of Tiamat. When Tiamat was, I believe, accidentally blown up, Tiamat was blown up, it was between Mars and Jupiter. And when it got blown up, that's how we ended up with the asteroid belt that was there. And the consciousness that inhabited that planet, when it exploded, that consciousness was broken, fractured. And the really negative service to self beings captured that energy, and they're using it to harness energy and draw off of. So that energy, that consciousness needs to be brought back together. And Sophia is going to do that, I believe. Okay, Sophia, Akamoth, wisdom. You are begotten of God. We are of God. The way and truth and life. That we are of God. The Greek goddess Sophia, the real hidden Superman. Another Superman reference saying that Sophia is the Superman. It's not Jesus coming back, it's her coming back. He's been here. This has been too much of a masculine energy, and going back to the alternating current that we need to balance ourselves out. The real hidden Superman just had to be the queen. Undisputed truth. All I did was omit stuff. I didn't change the order of anything here. So yes, that was the story that came out of it. Just to look at, I made a separate one of just Sophia. All these Sophia references or feminine type references I put together here. Now it started off with the real Jesus Christ and Greek Sophia in the flesh, in that order. Those were the first most searched things that came up. So I absolutely take it as that she is Christ in the flesh. And yeah, Holy Bride of the Eights. I may do another video for 888 if you want me to do it. Put it in the comments and then I'll do it. The Rapture, God's wife. Elohe, Elohim, God of gods. I believe Elohe may be Sophia and Elohim being Christ. God's holy daughter gene. I believe that she is what adds the last pair of chromosomes to our genome, so that we go from 46 up to 48, and that last genome will make us altruistic once again. The altruism will come back and we'll be able to love, I suppose, in a true sense, a true unconditional sense, or at least learn how to finally. Boo boo boo, God's holy daughter, the oracle of Isis the wise. Like as saying, I guess that suppose that Sophia would be the wise of the wise. God has only one woman, holy daughter of heaven, the mother of new gods. God's holy bride is born, holy rescue of Sophia, birthing pains of Inanna. She breathed life back into me, super terrestrial, Sophia, Akama, wisdom, the Greek goddess Sophia, the real hidden Superman, just had to be the queen, undisputed truth. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, I'm gonna run, and yeah, I'll talk to you later. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do the 888 video. Alright, later.